We're going to talk about noble leadership. That's this side, nobility. And we're going to talk about savage communities. That's over here, savagery. Now, if you want, you can call it humble confidence. I don't really care what you call it. But when you bring these two things together, nobility and savagery, that is the key to the path forward. The layer one, the layer two that you use is fairly insignificant. Things are going to become interoperable and it won't matter. Whether you're an artist or a developer, whether you're managing Discord or you're running marketing, whether you're up on stages or you're taking photographs of people on stages, doesn't really matter. You're part of an ecosystem and everything is kind of a rising tide raises all ships. Here is what does matter. If you are only noble, and you are only humble, and you are only meek, and you have no confidence and no savagery about you, whether you're an individual or you're part of a community, there is a limitation to what you will be able to achieve. If you are confident, if you are savage, but you are not noble, you are not humble, and you are not meek, you'll become arrogant, you'll become haughty, you will ruin your relationships, you will destroy your community. There is a balance, everybody. I can teach a lighthearted 101, 201, 301, 401 on just about anything having to do with smart contracts, the metaverse, Web3, crypto, blockchain. I don't really think that's what we need to hear. Everybody on the video watching this, you're so graced that you can watch a video right now. 2/3 of the world can't watch this video right now. You have a device and you have the internet. You are part of the third of society that is most benefited. Of course, all of us in this room, in many regards, we are the 1% of future technology being here in this room right now. Are you with noble, savage leaders? Are you part of a noble, savage community? Because if you're not, it's time to take a step back and to pause for a moment and to say to yourself, I can be more noble. I can be more humble. I can put people first. I can care about others. I can be more patient. I can be more long-suffering. I can be more loving. I can be more hopeful. I can have greater faith. I can have more courage. All of us can. I certainly can. But for those that are just so meek and humble and trying to be careful with everybody's feelings, you got to rise up. You have to use your voice. Don't get bullied. Not by the media, not by punks on Twitter, not by anybody. Not by your parents, not by your kids, not by your boss, not by your employees. Nobody should be able to sit you down. You need to stand tall. Not for this industry, not for whatever your team set, for who you are and what matters to you. It just so happens that you are in an industry where this is inevitable. Smart contracts will automate the world. And I believe so strongly it is noble leaders and savage communities that will build the future. Find yourself a savage community and bring nobility. Find yourself a noble community and bring some savagery. You'll think back on this talk. I mean, I remember a word I say, but you remember how I made you feel. And you definitely felt like I can turn the notch up 1 degree on nobility. Or I can turn the notch 1 degree up on savagery. Just do that. We will all be so much better for it if you do. And with that, I'm done. It was so wonderful to be here with all of you the last 2 days. It is a grace to spend time with you. Our event is so thankful that we can come here to London for the first year. Let's all stand and clap together. I celebrate you. We celebrate each other. Join us in New York City, in Times Square, April 12th through 14th.